fly, Eagles fly. Yo, man, what a game. What a game, man. My emotions were all over the place with this one. Much love to the Los Angeles Rams. Those boys brought it just like I said they would. I said the onus is on the team who won in a rematch to circumvent what that losing team will bring to the table, because they have to adjust. And you're thinking in your mind, if you're the team that already won, like, well, what do we have to do differently? The Eagles weathered the storm, literally, right? Come on, man, what are we doing? It's snowing chunks out here in Philly, baby, and we're moving to the NFC Championship game, and it's great to see the same cast of characters out there doing their thing, man. Much love to the fine folks over at BetUS for sponsoring this one here, baby. It's special. My man Jalen Carter getting vert on him. Remember, it's the game within the game. Somebody like Jalen Carter, I don't know how many people give this guy credit for thinking the game through. I mean, some of the little antics that he does before the game, right? He's been doing this shit since I knew the dude way back in the day. He wants to get in people's heads. He wants to do, no Diddy, right? He wants to do all kinds of stuff. Now, remember, they were double teaming this guy a lot, and they were trying to run a lot of these TT stunts and everything like that. So he's pretty much faking the TT stunt here. Look at this. Goes inside, grabs the attention. You see that? He looked inside because he was going to see where the switching point was right here. He ducked it inside like it was going to be a Jomo coming through, and then him coming behind him like that. Just that subtle movement right there to jab it with the two and bring it back to the outside diverted the attention of the center right here. Your man absolutely gave it up. And, of course, we know what he does to Matthew Stafford right here. Prison loving. Come on, man. Prison loving. And Matthew Stafford saw it coming, and he was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to fight this prison loving. I'm going to literally just lean into it right there, right? So he went ahead and went down, right? He went down for the prison loving right there. And there you have it right there with prison loving's going on. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Give this guy credit. He's one of the most well-conditioned athletes in the NFL. He doesn't come off the field. Remember all that bullshit when he was out of shape and all that, right? When his workout, and they tried to pin that on him during the games when none of that shit ever existed. Yeah, like I said before, imagine passing on a future Hall of Famer like Jalen Carter. Thank God your boy willed him to the team, right? What are we doing here, baby? Fly, Eagles, fly. On that joint where he put Matthew Stafford as the fresh meat pick of the day, right? Prison bunkie. My man did the same deal. Dab to the inside and then get vert up there. You had that man getting vert on Matthew Stafford and bang, right into the waiting arms of your man Jalen Carter, who was going to take him for a ride. Something serious, right? Do them just like he did Jayden Daniels in college when they played LSU in the SEC Championship game right there. My man got Matthew Stafford high like red and meth and them. That's hard right there, boy. Jalen Carter is a damn animal. So glad he's here in the city doing his thing for the next decade plus, baby. On this all season, getting pushed back from the casuals and the whole nine. The Eagles play a winning brand of football. No, it's not high flashy like the Bills or the Kansas City Chiefs. It's our style of ball, and it works in the playoffs because you will occur conditions like this. What are we doing here? Body blows, straight body blows, man. It's don't matter if you stack the box for the most part, right? For the most part, because stacking the box, I was told when I was playing, stacking the box is just an opportunity for the offensive line and the running back to make more spectacular plays. It doesn't mean the run game goes away. What do we have here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 men in the box. You got somebody back here working naked, so they're stacking the box. They're telling you, hey, beat us. And then what do? You run to your, once again, right, Murph up here struggling with the telestrator, right? You run to your split zone play, right? Yeah, you know what it is, right? You're attacking that inside crease there. You have Dallas got it right here on this cross formation block. And you run it like that, man, into an 8-man box. May the best man win. Bing, bang, boom. Look at that. Look at the carnage. But look at the patience by Saquon Barkley to a first, right? Be reading that A to B crease and then to be able to divert and get it outside towards the C where everyone pressed up. Look at all the bodies there, man. What are you going to do with that? If you're able to crease that there, what are you going right? By the time you get into the second level, it's pretty much getting into the third level because there's nobody there to help. And we know the type of speed that he has there. You're not going to get some little cornerback, some safety like Cam Curl to be able to get that man down in the open field. It's too damn simple of a I don't want to say it like that, right? Because it's more complex than that. But, man, it's something that you should just have to go to. If you have that style of ball in your arsenal, why wouldn't you go to it, right? The Rams is one of these high, flashy teams like that. They're throwing the ball all around the yard in bad conditions, or what happened? They were turning the ball over, right? Not really necessarily during the passing game, but turning the ball over. And that is your death right there. The Eagles don't turn the ball over. We run the ball, control the line of scrimmage for the most part. The Rams did a damn good job, though. I got to give a lot of respect and love to them for the game that they brought here to fill. I want to know what the excuse is for this one. To me, A.J. Brown did not have a good game. To me, he would have had a better game. Jalen Hurts would have had A.J. Brown been more in tune. Maybe he should have been breaking out that book a little bit more. Somebody said that Jalen Hurts couldn't throw a back shoulder fade. Well, what is this right here? Absolutely perfect back shoulder fade there. And then look at this. My man comes up in bobble mode right here. At the very least, this would have been first and goal or maybe even a touchdown had he corralled this there. Very uncharacteristic game by your boy A.J. Brown here. And we can see it wasn't even really nothing the cornerback did. All right, cornerback is right there, but the ball gets in the A.J. Brown's chest right here. He kind of has it and then going to the ground. I don't know when he's transitioning to brace for contact. What was this? Come on, man. Chaka. Listen, 3 converging defenders, I understand, right? We've all been there before. You're going to probably take a big hit. But this was a perfectly thrown pass right here. I would have moved the chains. My man Alligator armed it and just went down he fertilized himself before he could get hit there, which is crazy to think because he's A.J. Brown, right? The man is still himself there. And, he turned down the funk. You never turn down the funk, especially in the playoffs, man. I don't know what to tell you, right? Somebody's going to make an excuse for A.J. Brown about that too, right? So it's not about pointing the fingers at anybody. It's about being fair. So if Jalen is making these throws that you say that he can't make, at least catch the Jones. For anyone who's actually played ball, do yards care how you get them? You know what I mean? I don't give a shit if this man is throwing for yards. As long as you get the yards and get the points, who cares? The box score will add up the same no matter how it goes there. I love these QB counters, right? QB counter, you're going to have that tackle and guard pull. So the tag counter, you're going to get Landon Dickinson out here on a seal. Jordan Mailata come up here leading through, and it's absolutely perfect. Even the way Hurts navigates it, didn't have this guy with that type of strength where guys are just bouncing off of him. Like, what do we do right here? Right, almost on a fake. That'll take Jared Verse away, who is a goddamn animal, right? And you can see right here, Jalen Hurts are able to beat him to the outside here. Now look at where it converges at. Dead to rights, he should be, right? Really good lineman on him. Gallimore there, look at him. Slips out of that bad boy, right? Well, I'm stepping out. Steps out of that tackle. Then Diesel Devontae Smith doing his thing. Doesn't get enough credit for as great of a blocker as he is, despite his stature there. And then you know the rest. Off to the races. Jordan Mailata, like they said on the telecast, he didn't even really touch anybody. Reach out and touch someone. He didn't. Come on, man. Who cares how you get the points? Just get the damn points. We're trying to win the Super Bowl. I know y'all saw my boy Big Makai back then getting out on the second level on Christian Rose Boom right here. My God, what are we doing right here? Look at this. Bang! He was done right. The second one gave him a colonic. Look at this. Boom! Right there. You can see his gallbladder, kidney, all them shits right there. Them shits was done right there. Bang, right? My man got a colonic. And you already know what happens when you get that type of colonic. Like, bang, he was asleep. Bang, woke him up, put him on the toilet right there, fertilized him. And of course, it's time for it once again. Let's get it.
Ow, I can feel my face, I've been run through. I'm a zombie.
He sleep. But you're obviously sleeping if you don't get in on this. You know how us Delaware Valiants like to bump out to Atlantic City or head over to Casino Live and hit up the slot machines? Well, you ain't got to do that, baby. Just like you ain't got to go all the way to Cali to get your MC8, you can do it from the comforts of your own home at the BetUS online casino. You're going to be spending like ceiling fans when you take advantage of the 200% sign-up bonus up to $5,000 or a 250% crypto sign-up bonus up to $5,000. It's time to spin your way to some monumental jackpots. Remember, 200% sign-up bonus up to $5,000 or a 250% crypto sign-up bonus up to $5,000. What are you waiting for? BetUS, where the game begins. I do not want to see Isaiah Rodgers in another uniform, man. I want him signed long-term to take over for Darius Slay on the other side opposite of Quinion Mitchell. He has some work to do on his game, but none of it has to do with what happens before a catch is made. He is absolutely perfect before that. Look at this right here. Look at him turn, flip the hips, and he knows he has makeup speed. Right here on the pseudo transition after the hand phase, the hand fighting phase right there, right? He gets back into phase and he tracks right along with Cooper Kupp. But for some odd reason, I've noticed this even earlier in the season right here. He kind of mistimes his jump a lot. You see that right there? He doesn't get anything on the jump actually on this one. He's in position to make these plays. You couldn't be any closer than that. You have a hand right on the joint right here, right? Being able to rake it down and almost break up the pass. We know that guys should be able to jump. I don't know, maybe he's not a good jumper. We know he's super fast and super fluid with his hips and everything like that, but just little stuff like that you would like to see him clean up, and that will only come with getting more reps. He just doesn't have enough experience, to me, enough reps to really be able to hone in on these situations, but you can see the talent there. The guy's an incredible talent at the cornerback position, man. He fits this scheme perfectly as well. Same deal right here. When I saw this, I thought he came up with a pick. Look at that. He's the first to get the hands on the ball. Him and Demarcus Robinson in a 50-50 exchange here. Maybe he didn't get enough of it. Maybe he has to get his strength up or something like that. But obviously Robinson came through, and obviously you can see right here he has the ball close to the vest here with more of his hands around the ball there. But, man, he wrestles it away from Isaiah Rodgers there. My man could have had himself a great pick, a great interception. Your man Matthew Stafford almost threw a few of these Jones, but hey, man, they were able to make the plays there. But Isaiah Rodgers is right there, right there. He just needs to close the deal, seal the deal. Remember what I said, the down payment he invests at the beginning of the route usually pays off or will pay off when he gets that experience, because look at this right here. You cannot run these transitions on him because he can flip his hips that good. Look at him come to balance. When you come to balance, and it's back to being a 50-50 situation, even though you started the route farther out. He flips his hips. Look at the subtle flip of the hips right here. Boom. Flip the hips, back in your inside pocket. Knows how to take the correct plane. Knows how to take that correct plane through the man there on Demarcus Robinson, who is a tough cover with Matthew Stafford throwing on the ball. And look at that. Almost gets him one right there. That boy is cold. I had to go back and throw this in just because I hope my young boy is okay, man. We see him right here. On the stop route, your boy on that hook coming in through and breaking up a pass. I hope Quinion Mitchell is okay, man. As much as I like seeing Isaiah Rodgers out there, I need the entire crew to be out there. This was a great PBU by your boy Quinion Mitchell. They tried to say something about the arm on the other side there, but it was clean in my opinion. How brilliant is Chauncey? Flipping each other's style, having a safety who can be strong in run support and be your deep pillar back there, closing off the middle of the field, can work naked, all that. Your man right here, right? You see him working. You see that, right? He has to follow the motion, man, but he's smart enough to realize and then to mission abort that, realize it's going to be a blocking play. And look who fills the gap. Absolutely perfect. Head on the outside, right? Maybe he should just hit people, right? He be having some weird shit happen to him when he's trying to do proper technique. Bink! Right there, right? He was seeing yellow daisies and Lucky Charms and stars and shit like that. Great play by Chauncey. That man is heady. Situational awareness. When you talk about reading defenses, that goes for everybody involved, not just Jalen Hurts. On this one, you have the Rams bluffing a blitz, and they're still going to bring 4, right? It's still technically a blitz because you're not bringing an organic 4. You're bringing in fabricated pressure. But if you see here, the way they have Gainwell positioned, he's positioned just in case one of these guys come, like specifically this defensive back, he can work off the edge here. Now, if they felt the pressure was going to come from over here, they would have put that over there. Now, what you have is Mekhi Becton here. His guy reduces down. You get pressure right here by my boy, right, from Northeast Philly, Omar Spates. He's shooting the B gap. Becton originally sees his man, looks at his man, knows Cam Jurgens gets him, looks at Spates, and just lets him go. This is a direct line to the quarterback. This is poor pass performance, right, as far as protection goes right there. Just lets him get a straight line to the quarterback. The average casual fan's going to blame Jalen Hurts for some reason, right? They're going to say that he needed to have already gotten rid of the ball, right, some goofy shit like that, when this is poor play by Mekhi Becton here. Look at that. Looks at it. You can see him clearly looking at the guy. He knows Gainwell is not over here. Gainwell is reading inside out, so he does have to get over here, right? Technically to help, but it would be him helping. It wouldn't be him getting the guy, right? Because he's looking at Mekhi Becton thinking he's going to get him too, so he's still reading inside out just in case somebody's coming there. And then look, Spates with a clean line to your boy, right? And that was almost a disaster. Lucky KG was Johnny on the spot. But come on, we got to read defenses throughout the entire personnel unit. Actually, this was a turnover right here, right? Getting that safety is a turnover. We have to mark that there. And, right, just like I did on the other video, and I showed Cam Jurgens getting beat on the inside. Somebody came with a dumbass excuse, and I told him, like, it happens. It's football. Cam Jurgens is a great player. These guys on the other side are great players, too. I mean, they're in the NFL as well. Cam Jurgens gets beat once again here, and I'm at to say it. I think Kellen Moore is a problem sometimes. I think he can't see the forest for the trees. He wants to be a head coach. Obviously, we all have aspirations to be bigger than our body gives us credit for, right? To quote the great John Mayer, why not go to your extreme quick game, meaning screen the hell out of these boys? Somebody asked me before who I thought if there was somebody who had a better defensive line than the Eagles, and I said I think the Rams may be that team. I mean, that was early in the season. They are loaded with young guys just like the Eagles. Those boys can get after it. I noticed when we were going to the tempo shit, and then both teams really, when we're going to the tempo shit and then trying to hit the screen game, we were gassing these dudes because they get upfield quick. Look at this dude right here really get off on, I think it's Neville Gallimore, really get on. Bang, look at that. Your boy is heavy-legged waist bending. He's not even a tall dude right there. Cam Jurgens whiffs on this, right? Heavy-legged waist bending, you can see right there. But what are we doing? All right, where's my man Hurts, right? On a straight drop back right here. This should have been some type of block and release bluff from one of our edge exterior receivers here, right? Whether it be a tight end or anything like that, just to get the ball quickly out of his hands. There's nowhere for him to go with this, and it gets quick pressure in the first place. In the first place, this man is getting quick pressure. Look, block and release right here. I guess you can say, man, go right here, but he's already under pressure. It happened too quick right there. It should have been something more to the exterior, right? The way you can dump that off when you get immediate pressure to your face like that. It's just tough, man. Absolutely tough taking a safety right there. Luckily, something else didn't happen that would have been very costly. All right, we got to end right here. I got a bunch of stuff I want to get through with the All-22 during the week, though, so make sure you tap back in with your boy. We're going to get after it. I want to definitely talk about how that defense looked without Nakobe Dean, though. That was a little eye-opening. People need to give Nakobe Dean his props. His run fits are incredible. But my man right here with the Ducolax punch of the week right here, right? Your boy Kyron Williams took a cold one right to the gallbladder, kidney area, like bang! Right there. I don't know if that was the ball, if that was some shit dropping up out of it, right? But we already know what happens when the Ducolax hit of the week happens right there into your colon. Yeah. Somebody gonna have to clean that man's drawers. Somebody go get the Woolite Woolite on aisle 98 right there, knocking your boy Kyron Williams out. Jalen Carter is a problem. We know that, and we are a problem. I can't wait for next weekend when the Commanders roll here. I said it before. The Commanders going to be a problem for a long time, and that's what I want. I want this region to stand up and step up. We be at the center of everything. Man, the Commanders definitely going to bring it. It's going to be a good one, right, on a rematch. We want to see Jalen Hurts start and finish the game because what is it, like 16 in a row when he starts and finishes the game that the Eagles win? But nobody wants to give him props, huh? It is what it is. But we giving them props out here in Brewery Town. Strawberry Mansion giving them props, right? Shout outs to Frankfurt. Big love to Logan, Old Guns, Overbrook. Big love to North Central, Templetown, to Nicetown, Tioga. Much love to Sharswood, Fairmount, Hartranft, King Session, Northern Liberties, Graduate Hospital, Old City, Fair Hill, Kensington, all the Kensingtons. And much love to BetUS. Make sure you're getting over there to betus.com/casino, baby. Salute.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.